All right, everybody, this is your boy Trey, and I am back again with a guy that I truly wanted to make sure I had him on because not only is his content unique, but he has things that he's going through or has gone through that I think people truly need to hear because it's so inspirational. He's truly a guy I believe that embodies the aspect of not giving up, even when things are tough, even when you're going through certain things. And so you'll be able today to truly, I believe, have a story that can inspire you and show you just exactly what that aspect means and looks like. But with that said, man, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment below, anything that you hear us talk about or anything that you like or want to hear or see more of or have questions about, comment below and we'll definitely, answer them and things of that nature. Also, make sure you hit me up if you too want to do what my guy here is doing today and you want to share your story, you want to step out and actually be somebody that is a light to someone else. Hit me up in the DMs, do whatever you got to do. But definitely reach out to me if you're ready to share your story as well. But with that said, man, let's get right on into it. John, bro, how are you doing, man? How you doing?
Good, bro. I appreciate you having me on here, man. I'm glad we could finally get into it.
Finally, bro. It took a minute.
It did. Yeah. But hey, we finally got it, man.
Exactly. I was almost for a second, man, because I just came from the grocery store. I was almost like, oh man, I don't know if I need to, but I was like,
yeah, dude. I hit you up earlier and I was like, he hasn't responded yet, so I wasn't sure if he was gonna. But hey, I saw the Instagram DM, so I was like, okay, we still.
I jump on both. I was like, let me make sure. So
yeah.
I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, man, for coming out. And I know you got a bit of time, man, but let's definitely dive on into it and try to get as much as we can out. So just to start off, bro, tell us a little bit about yourself, man. Where'd you grow up, a bit about your childhood and what led you into where you are today.
I got you, man. So pretty much I kind of grew up in a little small town. I think the population was less than 2,000.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So my mom I was a single father or single mother. So yeah. Didn't really father, was never in the picture. So pretty much usually living with my grandma or my mom growing up. We finally ended up leaving there and moving up to where my hometown is now. And this is kind of where I've been for the past like 15, 14 years. But we got out of the toxic area that we were in. We were able to change our lives.
Awesome.
But pretty much I have a severe bleeding disorder called hemophilia. So pretty much I'm missing a clotting factor. So I bruise easily, I bleed longer. Just having like the blood flow cut off for a little bit, it just can create that pocket of blood that limits like restriction, range
you were
of
born
motion.
with this? You're born with this?
Okay. Yep. Absolutely. Yeah. So as soon as I was born, I actually have an older brother who has it as well. And then a younger brother. So to see my mom go through what she had to go through and to be able to have kids that had this new genetic mutation that no one knew about, and like they didn't have Google back then, so they couldn't Google what to do. So I mean, a lot of it was spending a lot of time, at doctors' offices and stuff like that. And something crazy I had to do as a kid was learn how to self-infuse, which that's pretty much giving myself my own shot. So to get that missing factor that I'm missing, I have to do an infusion, and I usually do it through like right here, like in my hands, but it's pretty much just got to be intravenous, so through the IV. Okay. But so pretty much when I was 7 years old, I learned how to do that, and I was, just to think about having to teach my child, a 7-year-old, how to give themselves a shot. It's just crazy, and to see what my mom has gone through, it's just made me want to push to go harder and not give up, because I mean, there's just so much to go through for me to give up. I can't.
Absolutely.
I gotta push on, man.
Is this, if you don't mind me asking too, is this hereditary? Like, will you most likely pass this on to your children as well?
So if I have a daughter, she'll be a carrier, and then her son would have it.
Gotcha.
If she had a daughter, she'd be fine. And if I have a son, he won't have it.
He won't have it. Wow.
Yeah. So and then it's just like vice versa. So like,
wow.
Yeah, that
is tricky.
It is tricky, man. It's something strange. But I mean, most of my life growing up, I wasn't allowed to play like contact sports. Always had to take it easy. I mean, hell, when I was in like preschool, sorry, I don't know if I can curse.
Oh, hey, informal,
Yeah.
informal. It's
Okay,
informal. Yeah.
But yeah, when I was in preschool and stuff like that, I had to wear like the big ass helmets, the knee
Yeah.
pads, and the elbow pads, and all that. Man, you know, it was rough, and it kind of led into like bullying and stuff like that. So, you know, growing up, that was always an easy target for people to call out. So, I mean, growing up, I was always kind of afraid of it and telling people about what it was. But, you know, now that I've gotten older and kind of more willing to open to share my story, I mean, I really don't care because, I mean, at the end of the day, you know, you're not living for somebody else. You're living for you. So, you know, I've always been that person that's wanted to motivate or inspire somebody. So I just stop caring what people think, and once you do that, you can you can do crazy amounts.
Don't get me started, man. Don't get me started, like that right there. Like,
yeah, man, it's too many people worry about what other people think, and I mean, I feel like sometimes I'll catch myself overthinking something like that, and I gotta click it in, like, man, what's the matter? Like, what? That's not gonna affect me at all. You know, why am I letting them get to me? So.
Bro, you are like I said, don't get me started with that, because that is something right there that I think too many people do. And like you said, we ourselves can get in the mindset. You can catch yourself caring about what other people think, and I have to remind myself, like wait, Trey, we don't, Trey, we don't do
after
that.
everything
Trey.
we've learned.
Come on now.
Trey.
After everything we've been through, Trey. It's
exactly, man. We got to learn that lesson and apply it, dude. Because I mean, you can't just learn it and, you know, not use it, because then you're not benefiting anybody. So.
And do you feel that freedom that I feel, bro? Like I feel free when I remember that.
It's nice, dude, because you don't have that anxiety trap in your head, or just like that feeling in your head that you're just so worried about what other people are gonna think.
Exactly. And then you realize that your creativity, everything just expands.
Exactly, man. Like just the content you can create and just like the amount of stuff you can do, bro. It's crazy.
It's crazy. The people you can meet. Like I said, I'm interviewing amazing people like yourself. I interviewed and met one female. Her name is Nikita. We're really good friends now. She actually did a TED Talk. So like, I'm not sure if you've seen that one, but she did a TED Talk. She won first place in the bodybuilding competition. I'm meeting all these things. Yeah, it's like I'm meeting all these people. But
dude, it's crazy.
When I'm trying to do things that wasn't me, I wasn't meeting anybody. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
yeah.
It's like that. Man. Like it opens up doors.
The amount of people that I've met on TikTok is crazy. Like there's this one man named Tim, and he's been there since like the beginning of me posting my stuff, dude. And like, it's just crazy to see those reoccurring people come back and like continually like and comment. And, you know, I've actually was able to reach out and meet another hemophiliac on TikTok, because so he came across my, you know, page, and he's like, man, I'm a kid with TikTok or hemophilia too, and it's just crazy that, you know, this is what I want.
Exactly.
I want to spread this message, and I want people to be inspired, man.
Did you when you started TikTok, bro? Did you know that? Did you think it would? Did you ever think that it would blow up like this, or
No, man, I really didn't, because like my first month, I felt like it really took off, and like my goal was like 300 followers, and I went like 400 past that. I think I was at like 700 or something. So like it was a lot more than I anticipated. And I mean, it kind of helped me keep pushing on days that I'm going, because I mean, I watch my own TikToks a lot, because I mean, you know, it gets my mindset right, and, you know, it shows me what I've done so far, and
exactly,
you know, I see how far I've came, and there's no reason to quit now. So
awesome, bro. Awesome. If you don't mind me asking, man, what do you do? What's your occupation now?
I actually work at a medical dispensary.
Nice, bro.
Yeah.
So tied into kind of like the medical aspect.
Yeah, dude, it helps my pain tremendously. The depression, dude, like just the amount it helps me is phenomenal. And it's not just that it's not even the smoking aspect that helps it. Like we have like topicals, lotions.
I've heard about stuff like that. Yeah.
And man, dude, just like after a workout, I take that cold shower, and then I put all the lotions on like my joints, my elbows. That stuff just
it helps.
Yeah, tremendously. I can feel the relief like instantly. I mean,
wow.
And I mean, it's something I haven't necessarily talked about like on TikTok, just because.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's a free world right now,
Yeah.
but there's still that stigma on it.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. I mean, like you said, who cares? But like you said, at the same time, you don't want your content to get banned or all that stuff. Yeah.
The guidelines.
Exactly. So we can not go too deep into it.
But yeah, but that's pretty much what I'm doing right now. I was going to school for a little bit, but I ended up having that heartbreak, and then I had to go through shoulder surgery, and I was just pretty depressed at the time, so I just didn't feel like I could focus on school. So after I went through the last semester, I just kind of took a break, and I haven't been back since. But I mean,
it might be for you. It may or may not.
Yeah, and I just don't think it's for me. I mean, maybe I'll probably go back eventually, but right now it's just.
Yeah. I would have never finished. Bro. If I would have had this mindset now, I'd tell everybody. They're like, Jay, you crazy. Man, I would have never finished, bro. I wish I had known. I would have. Yeah.
It hurts. I still got some bills.
Bro. Don't even let me get you started on that, bro. You're like, why you had to bring that? He just messed up.
Sorry, man. Didn't mean for you to think about that.
That drawer is filled with notices.
I feel, man.
But bro, it's all good, man. That's why we're doing what we're doing now, because we're trying to.
Yeah.
Sorry. All good.
We're good.
Okay, all good, bro. But yeah, that's why we're doing what we're doing now, so that we can kind of make that cash and hopefully blow this up.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, I hope so, man. I'll definitely be sharing it.
Yeah.
It's crazy that it's gotten to this point. I didn't expect to.
Oh yeah.
Be doing an interview at some point.
Yeah. Trey saw you, bro. Trey saw you. Trey saw you. You didn't get away from me.
I appreciate that. Hey.
And bro, we got to go into it, man. And I don't know how deep you want to go into it, but I know you mentioned the heartbreak. And again, I don't know if it ties into this question. And the question is, what started your fitness journey? What got you on it? But if it does,
I mean. Mm-hmm. I feel like it gives her credit, and I hate that. But
I know, I'm sorry, bro.
No, you're good. But I mean, pretty much it's just we were high school sweethearts together for like 7 years, man. We were actually engaged. Everything feels fine. She goes to work one day, texts me that she doesn't feel like doing this anymore. Pretty much makes it to where we can't talk for like 2 weeks, and just completely shut me out. And then she tried to get back together, but it just didn't. It wasn't like it. I just felt like if what she did now, she would do again. So like,
yeah, absolutely.
It's just, she was all I knew. So I was just trying to get this.
So, and if you don't mind me asking, you don't have to answer if you don't want to. I just wanted to I guess get clarity. This was just all random. You didn't see this coming at all.
No, it was just all random. One day she's at work, and then I just got the text.
Wow. Yeah, that is crazy, bro. I know to some extent that feeling of just not necessarily anticipating it, and it's just being something of which is, that can, in a sense, because a lot of females don't think guys, I think, love the way they do. I don't know why, but they don't. They may feel like we don't have emotions like they do, but it's like
I mean,
it can be stronger sometimes.
Yeah, it's hard, dude. Being a man, I mean, a lot of the times I feel like our emotions are dismissed, and I feel like that's kind of why I'm clicking so well with my girl now, because she's going to actually be a therapist. So like,
oh wow,
we talk stuff out. Wow. So like, there's the communication there. So, and it's strange being in a relationship where I feel, free, and nothing's wrong. Like just, I don't know. It's nice to be able to actually talk things through and not have someone who's going to give you like a cold shoulder or just, be immature about something. But
exactly.
But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what started my fitness journey. And then I dropped down like the 50 plus pounds. I'm at 180 right now. Almost trying to get up to, I'm thinking 200 or 195. And then trying to like cut back down maybe a little bit. But I don't know, man. I've gotten to where I'm at, and I have a couple of injuries, and trying to cater to them as much as I can without trying to go for the longevity here. So
Yeah.
Playing it safe. But
And you mentioned you had a shoulder injury.
yeah,
Was that from working out, or if you don't mind me
it's
asking?
actually no, it's actually from the hemophilia. So
Okay. Okay.
pretty much from getting like continuous blood clots in my shoulder. It just the blood leaks in places that it shouldn't be in. So then the joints will start to fade away and kind of like break away. So pretty much what they did is like went in there and they cleaned out the joint and then kind of put in this material that kind of is like a fake joint almost.
Okay.
So like I really can't do like crazy shoulder exercises. So like, like shoulder press or like just none of that. I can do it a little bit, but that I can feel it definitely. But yeah, before I got the surgery, it was pretty bad. Like just reaching over high up top, I'd get like a nerve pinch, and it would drop, man. Like, and I still have pain, honestly, every day with it. But I just there's nothing I can. Yeah, I push through. I do what I can, and I'm grateful for another 24, man. So
another 24, exactly. And that's another thing too, that when we were talking before I started even recording, I admired about you, and that is, dealing with hemophilia and things of that nature. The shoulder injury now that you said you have, or the surgery you had, and then how you still deal with pain every day from it. Could you in some sense talk about what helps push you through those days where you have that pain, or you just don't feel like getting out of bed, man? You just have those days where you're just like, man, not today. What pushes you? Yeah. What do you think about or grab on mentally? Maybe 3 things that you grab on mentally that helps get you out of bed.
I just think about how far I've came and how low I was after I split up with the ex. I got very heavy on alcohol, and I definitely embarrassed myself way too many times and did some stupid decisions. And I immediately realized, or not immediately, but shortly after, I realized all those stupid mistakes is alcohol is not gonna change it.
Yeah.
So every time I'm feeling low, I kind of just can't think about where I've came from, and I see how far I've gone, and it just makes me think, if I stop now, why? Because I was hurting then, I'm hurting now. I might as well get a reward from it. It's not gonna go away. So, and I always think about what my mom's gone through, man. And just, I feel like I've been that, even though I'm the middle brother, I feel like I want to be that older brother and that person that inspires. And because I feel like I don't want my 2 other brothers to think that life can be more than hemophilia. We don't have to let this define us. And there's actually a bodybuilder that I've met, and he has severe hemophilia like me, and I mean, dude is just freaking jacked, and it's like crazy to see someone that knows what I've gone through that's at that level, because it just helps me realize that we can get there. It really it's a mindset thing, man. I mean, to a certain degree, of course you got to listen to your body, but you really can't push yourself so much more than you think.
Yeah, true. And that was going to go into my next question, man, that I have for you, and that is the mental and physical aspect of fitness. I think is sometimes blurred, or at least the mental aspect of it can oftentimes be overlooked. But what would you say in regards to the mental aspect of fitness? Like, how important would you say it is to the physical? Do you think they're in some sense tied together, intertwined, or would you say one is more important than the other?
I mean, I feel like they're definitely intertwined. It's I feel like they both, when you take care of both, they kind of benefit with each other, because I mean, that runner's high, that's real. When you get that dopamine effect and all that serotonin when you're working out, dude, it's unreal. When when you're pumping it, it feels great, man. And I feel like once I've worked on myself through the fitness and gymming and all that, eating healthier, I've seen my depression kind of go away, and I have more better days than the bad days now. I feel better about myself. I just feel better overall, man. Like, even with my hemophilia, it used to be a lot of spontaneous bleed. So like, it would just be from me not doing anything, and I'd
start bleeding.
Yeah, so I could get a pocket of blood in my elbow, so like I wouldn't be able to straighten my arm all the way. I have a couple videos I posted about that, but yeah, man, they intertwine with each other because you work on one, the other's just coming in, and you're gonna start benefiting both of them.
Love that, bro. And that's truly the same response I get from a lot of other people that I ask that question with. They all talk about how it's intertwined, and how you have those days where you don't feel like doing anything and you're just like, man, I can't do this. And then there's days where you then go and push yourself to go to the gym and they just feel a million times better afterwards. It's like it truly brings about something that you just can't, it's hard to describe unless you experience it, unless you go there. Now you do have those days. I do agree that there are days too where, hey, yeah, maybe you need the rest. Maybe you need
yeah, absolutely. But I mean, we definitely push ourselves, once you get that mindset and kind of realize that you can push yourself, like I feel like the Stairmaster was definitely the first machine that helped me realize, I can push I can push myself, man. A lot of people don't like the Stairmaster, but I'll take that over incline on the treadmill any day.
Wow, bro, that is bold. That's bold.
I'm a big Stairmaster fan, man.
Well, you're the first guy on my channel that has said that, bro. Wow.
Dude, it kills you. It's not, it's not meant to be easy. So, but I just, seeing how I could push myself in the gym and always being told throughout my life to limit, physical activities and all that. It's just always been something that's made me want to push even more, because it just throughout my life, I just feel like everyone doubts me just because, I can't necessarily be, that. I can't be that guy. I can't be C-Bum. But I'm damn sure gonna have a good physique and be able to inspire some good people.
And you can, man. Hey, Chris Bumstead, I'm sure he'll hit you up, man. Like one for real.
Someday, man. Someday. That'll be.
I interviewed a guy on here named Joy Tanifa. You should actually check him out. He's on my YouTube channel. He actually ended up meeting a bodybuilder. He came to the show, the guy took a picture with him and everything, and the guy knew him, and then the pro bodybuilder told him that he inspired him. Like he was like, he was like, Joey, you inspired me. So like check him out, bro. He's on YouTube. But I know he would love to talk with you too, because y'all have very similar stories. And he ended up meeting a bodybuilder. The bodybuilder saw him online and literally told him he inspired him.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. There's some of the support you get from some of the people that are like, you're looking good, man. They're like, you're looking like, bro, you're looking crazy yourself. So like, it's crazy. The support and love on TikTok is
real. Exactly.
I love it, man.
The female I told you about, Nikita, who did the TED Talk, and then she also won first place in a bodybuilding competition. She's now helping another female that I also interviewed named Go Mama. So you see how all these interviews
comes together, man.
Yeah, everybody's starting to connect. It's like everybody, everybody knows everybody, and they're starting to know everybody through these interviews.
Yeah.
So someone's gonna see this, and you're gonna get hit up with someone that's gonna probably be going through.
Yeah, because I mean, I'll see some of the people that I'm following or that are like commenting on my stuff. I'll see them on like a completely different person's page, that I'm not following, or that I just came across, or like someone that I already happen to be following. So it's been nice.
Bro, it's been amazing. And I also wanted to tie into or go back a little bit to the female you're with now, man, your significant other, because you were talking about support groups. How does she help you in your journey, in your fitness journey? Like in some sense, how does she support you in that mental and physical space of fitness when it comes down to just any aspect of it?
I feel like, she will help me push myself when I want to, but she also loves me and appreciates me for who I am. So like, I don't necessarily have to be the most ripped dude. But I mean, she supports me and, enjoys that I enjoy going to the gym, that I have my, coping mechanism, my happy place, a place where I can decompress and relax. But I mean, she's a fan of, meal prepping and cooking and stuff
Oh,
like
wow.
that.
Wow.
She likes turkey and chicken, stuff
Mm-hmm.
like that too.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
I feel she's been pretty supportive about it
Wow.
so far. And I mean, like I said, she's even offered to record a couple of my TikToks before,
Wow.
and she's helped me, with a couple ideas for TikToks. So,
Mm.
it's I didn't think that I would at a certain point have a significant other that would help me with that.
Bro, how'd y'all meet? If you don't mind me, I gotta ask, bro.
I think we went to high school together, but we didn't necessarily know each other like that. It was just kind of like running into the hall with each
Yeah.
other. But I mean, yeah, other than that, that's kind of, we both kind of stayed in the area after we both graduated high school. And then, we just one day ended up coming across each other and just kind of kicked it off from there.
Wow.
And I believe we're like 7 months, 8 months right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
So do y'all ever talk and be like, man, I would have never thought I'd be with you, or man?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, really? That's how it is?
Yeah. Because I mean, it just didn't seem, it both seemed like we were in relationships that were going to be like our
solid.
certain,
Yeah.
But I mean, it can switch up in one day.
Bro.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
I love it, man. I love it. Again, you're bringing out so many different aspects. I think that people, either need or don't have, or maybe they inspire to have. And when it comes to me going back to your significant other, when it comes to the significant others, really having that support and having someone by you throughout your fitness journey, to me, that is something that a lot of people, I think, don't think is possible, or may find it very hard to be possible.
Yeah.
You may have one spouse or one significant other who's very into fitness, while the other one's probably trying to drag them down, or just a person who doesn't support it all.
Yeah.
But you have someone who is meal prepping.
Yeah.
All these other things. Yeah.
And if you don't have that, I mean, it can affect your goals, man. Like it really can bring you down more than you think. I mean, I know you love that person, but maybe try to, make it fun for them and try to get them into it.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be like a hardcore workout or
exactly
super hardcore meal prep. Y'all can make it fun. It doesn't, go on a walk, start with walks, nature walks. You can see some scenery.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I feel like it's very important to have a supportive significant other if you're not taking the solo route.
Love that, bro. Love that. And you said something very important just now. Have fun. You said have fun with it, bro. Like enjoying what you do, and it doesn't have to be torture. You don't have to look at fitness as like, oh man, here I go. Like I got
right.
Dang it,
like, damn, I don't want to do this.
Right.
No, man. Like, have fun with it, dude. Like,
bro,
find that song that fucking makes you just want to go crazy in the gym, like, or just find a favorite, area that you like to walk around or something like that. A lake or something. Take your dog on a walk. It can be fun.
Exactly.
I think people think about fitness and think, expensive. It's not hard, or it's hard. Just nothing but meal prepping all the time. But I mean, bro, like. I eat bad food still.
Right?
Like,
yeah,
I'm definitely.
I'm telling you.
And I mean,
had Papa John's the other day. Yeah.
I'm saying, man, like it's part of life. You got to enjoy life. You can't. I mean, if you're going to bodybuild, you're competing at shows. I completely understand all of that. But we're just average folks. And I mean, I'm definitely going to be legendary, but I want to have fun with it. I can't.
Exactly.
I don't want to drain myself and not have fun in it anymore.
Exactly, bro. Are you looking to one day compete and go into that whole aspect of bodybuilding?
I feel like it would be fun. Maybe someday to do it. Right now, I don't know if that's really what my goal is. I think right now it's just kind of getting some more muscle onto, because I feel like I've lost the weight and now I kind of have like some loose skin. So like trying to fill that out. But I think it'd be fun someday to compete because why not?
Yeah, exactly. And that is like you said, that's a whole nother Bro, that's a whole nother arena there, man.
That's
Like
yeah.
I love bodybuilding. I love watching and seeing the guys, and again, Ronnie Coleman being
Yeah, buddy.
that legend. Yeah, buddy, man. Like that is a legend there, man. I mean,
Man.
the whole aspect of bodybuilding and the things of that nature. But again, it goes back to me when it comes to bodybuilding, man. One of the and actually I got a guy who's in bodybuilding now, who's actually competing and stuff, who's actually gonna come on the show. I think maybe sometime this week. But
Oh yeah, man.
yeah, it's just the only aspect of it is the aspect of the roids. Those
Yeah.
things that you kind of
Yeah.
have to tie into it because you see where it leads a lot
Yeah.
of people dying, bro.
Yeah, that's another thing. Like
Bro.
I'm all for staying natty. Like I
Mm,
don't want anybody to hop on trend. I don't
yeah,
want them
yeah, yeah.
to. I mean, I take creatine, but I feel like
Yeah, yeah.
that's a
Creatine,
natural.
yeah. We
Like
produce. Yeah, yeah,
I'm saying, so like I know sometimes some people will look at it like it's not,
yeah.
but I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah, no, it's yeah.
I don't ever see myself really hopping on trend or roids or anything. So that's like
Mm,
another reason I don't necessarily want to get into bodybuilding because I
mm,
mean, you know, it's just so much work that they're
yeah,
they're
yeah,
putting in, and
yeah,
I
yeah, yeah,
mean, they got to keep up with that. And I just
yeah.
know I don't know if that's something I'd be wanting to do,
You got to
back to
keep
back to
up.
back.
Yeah,
So
man.
like,
Yeah.
I just, but I mean, I got a buddy that I've actually gotten a few friends into the gym, man, and it's
Mm,
been a great journey now because
wow.
I've gotten one buddy. He actually got both of them to kind of be inspired to start posting on TikTok. So now
Wow.
I got them posting, and then one of my buddies that I've known since like beginning of high school, man, actually middle school. He's lost probably damn near like 80 pounds now. Dude's
Oh
traps are
my
like
goodness.
Aaron Donald sizes. Like, dude's he's looking right, man. And like, I
Bro.
love seeing my friends flourish like that
Yes.
because,
Yes.
share the knowledge, share the wealth, get
Mm-hmm.
other people on it, man. And that's just another thing, like what I'm wanting to do is getting people on the
Bro.
way, man. Fitness, it can help, you
Oh
know,
my goodness, man.
it helps a lot.
And let me ask you this, bro. You say you lost how many pounds have you lost?
So let's see, 55 total.
55 pounds.
Yeah.
And what's the duration of time with that?
Uh, so I feel like it was May 2021 is when I started.
2021?
Is when so yeah, like a little over, I guess. Yeah, a little over a year and a month now.
Bro, my goodness, man. Hey guys, if y'all aren't like, did you hear what he just said? Like, follow this guy just for that. Like, it's like that is
Man, it's
bro.
and like so another thing with that is like at first I couldn't necessarily take it too hard on my body because I was just so out of shape. So like even just hardly working out was taking a toll on my body because of hemophilia. So
Yeah,
that's where kind of like paying attention to what I was eating definitely came into play. And I mean, I didn't take it all out, but definitely just monitoring, like
monitoring,
trying to
moderation.
take out like I'd try to take out fried foods,
Wow,
as much
yeah,
as I can. I definitely still indulge. I
yeah,
definitely
yeah.
recommend getting an air fryer because those they are clutch.
Air fryers, yes, bro, yes,
But yeah, it's been a great journey, man, and
bro.
I don't plan on to stop. And it's funny to see some of the people that used to kind of pick on me for being overweight, and now seeing in like the position that they're in, it's just.
Hold on. I know you got. I know you said about 30 minutes. I'm trying to stay on. So I just want to go there a little bit. How are they now, bro? Are you saying they're fat? Like what? Like what are you saying?
So they're not fat, but very much so going around the drug path.
Wow.
The bad drugs.
Yeah.
Which I mean, it's crazy because I used to actually be friends with them too, and like, but then like kind of like getting more up into middle school, like the testosterone I guess started going, and like I was definitely a more chubbier kid in school, so like just the easy target, and like, but now it's just crazy because sometimes I'll actually see him in the gym and he'll try to what's up, and it's like used to bully me.
Yeah. Look at you now, and
yeah.
so when you truly see people's character when you're not at your best state, and then when you are at your best state, you see
Yeah, man, it's crazy because I mean, even some of my used to be close friends,
Wow.
were in better shape than me, and then as I've gotten in better shape, I feel like sometimes he'll still say the comments of
Yeah.
like fat comments, and it's like, I don't know if
Yeah.
you're trying to like this feels backhanded. But
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
like definitely taking myself away from like the negative people in
Mm-hmm.
my life has been, that's when I focused on myself, man, is when
Mm.
I've been happiest. So
Bro.
it doesn't, you just focus on yourself, man, really can just open your eyes up to a lot of different things,
Mm.
mentally, physically, you're
Mm.
introduced to a lot of different things, man.
Bro, you're saying so much, man. Again, you told me I'm trying to stay mindful of the
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
So I'm gonna wrap it up, but I gotta bring you back on. I gotta bring you back on. There's so
Yeah.
much more, bro. I did want to ask you this question though before we wrap it up, and that is, with the content that you have on your page, and if this was the last piece of content you were going to post or that was going to be out that John had done, what would you want people to take from your content? If this, like I said, you got abducted by aliens today and you're
Yeah.
gone, we don't see you anymore, but we see your content. What would you want people who land on your content or scroll on your content? What would you want them? What would be the main thing you would want them to take from your content?
Main thing I want people to take is, no matter like what you're going through, illness wise, disability wise, mental depression, mentally,
Mm,
just anything, man.
mm,
Like you can push through that. Oh shit.
mm.
Sorry.
I know.
You
Look,
can.
tell
Yeah,
them,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
letting you go.
But no, 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 no. You're good. But yeah, you can push through that, man. Because I mean, really, I didn't think where I could be where I was at today. And it's all possible with the mindset. If you put yourself to it, you can do it, man.
Mm, bro, bro. That right there is again one of the reasons y'all brought him on. Do you hear the man? Do you hear what he's saying? Do you hear what he said? Like, again, bro, it has been a pleasure. And I do want to, before we close out, to let everyone know what platforms you're on. Are you on, Pinterest, Facebook,
Yeah, man.
MySpace? I don't
I'm
know
on
what.
TikTok, Instagram. Eventually, I'd like to get into posting on YouTube, some like
YouTube.
vlogs and stuff
Yep.
like that. Um, Actually, so when sorry, real quick, when
Yeah.
COVID ended up happening, and this was when that first started, I ended up buying like a gimbal, which is kind of like a pretty much just a phone stabilizer. So it's like a
Yeah.
little tripod almost.
Like
But like I
tripod,
bought
yeah.
that and like the microphones and all that because I was like, I want to start a YouTube page, and like
Let's
I
go.
never ended up doing it, but like now all that stuff's kind of coming into hand now because
Yeah,
I can
man.
use it for my content
Mm-hmm.
now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm on TikTok, Instagram, hopefully someday YouTube, man.
Awesome, bro. And those are only platforms that
Yeah,
you're on right now.
yeah, only at the
Okay.
moment. Both of them are the severe genetics because
Okay.
got that severe genetic, man.
Awesome. Hey, man. Hey, but again, it represents you, and that embodiment is beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful embodiment of what,
Appreciate that, man.
bro, of what it's turning you into, of the character that I see just from talking to you. It's just, it's amazing to know you and to be affiliated with your growth. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah,
I truly feel like now, having interviewed you, I've captured an aspect of just where you are now compared to where you'll be in a year.
yeah.
You
I
know,
appreciate that, man. It was
that's
definitely nice to come on here and actually talk with you and be able to share my
bro,
story because the
bro.
more we can get it out there, the more we can
Mm,
spread the knowledge and wealth, man.
exactly. And bro, I got to bring you back because
Yeah,
again, I know.
absolutely. I'd love
Yeah,
to, dude.
yeah. I know you.
As
I'm
soon
trying
as
to
I'm done with this moving process, bro, I'll have
exactly,
much better
exactly.
internet. So like, it'll probably sound a little better. The camera
Yeah.
quality might be a little better. So it shouldn't be too long before I get that going. So
Awesome,
definitely,
awesome.
once I get that going, I'd love to be back on here, man.
Absolutely, man. And just for all the gamers out there, I'm a gamer myself. Are you rocking Xbox? Well, PC, but you're
PC. But
just
if I
all
wasn't
PC.
on PC, I'd go PlayStation definitely.
PlayStation, let's go. Let's go. All right,
PlayStation,
got
PlayStation,
you.
man. Okay,
PlayStation,
okay, sweet.
PlayStation, bro.
Okay,
PlayStation. All
okay.
right.
Love to hear
Cool.
it.
All right. I just had to, so all y'all Xbox, my guys with PlayStation. So I just had to put that
Yeah,
out there, bro.
Xbox people. Sorry.
Bro, I appreciate you, John, man. Thank
Yeah,
you
absolutely, man. I
so much for
appreciate you
this.
for having me, Trey.
Absolutely, bro. I had to, and again, I just want people to be inspired by your story.
Yeah.
Your story, his story is truly something, guys, that I think everyone needs to hear and everyone can in some sense relate to. And that is the aspect of, you dealing with hemophilia, people doubting you, people not thinking that you're able or capable to do certain things, bullying. There's so many people I've interviewed who have gone through bullying. My significant other, she's been bullied. Like all these different things that people go through, that they can then hear each other's journeys and struggles through them, and you grow
man. It
together.
helps us know we're not alone, man. Because
Exactly.
you just get that mindset that you're alone, and once you kind of get out there and look a little bit, we're all kind of going through stuff, man. There's someone probably going through the same thing. So if you can find somebody that you can relate with, sit down, talk to, you can see, maybe they're flourishing right now. So don't give up. It's always going to get brighter, man.
Exactly. Bro. I'm not even, I got nothing else to say. You know what I'm saying? With that said, I'm going to close it off right there, bro. But again, make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel. Follow John. Follow him everywhere, man.
Follow this brother too.
Bro, man. Follow him. All of his stuff will be below. So follow, you won't even have to rewind and try to spell severe and all this stuff. You don't have to do any of that. It'll be all below. So again, John, thank you, man.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate you for having me, man.
Absolutely, man. And I got to have you back on.
Absolutely, man. Soon. Definitely.
Absolutely. Well, guys, with that said, man, I want to thank y'all for staying this long if you have for the video. But until next time, you already know. Peace. Sweet.